Happy Halloween! Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Thanks for watching. 3.1, let's go. So we're just finishing off. We just did problem 13. Don't forget the domain and range for all of these. As we go to the left, we go down. As we go to the right, we go up. And so the domain for all of these is negative infinity, positive infinity, negative infinity, positive infinity. All of them, super easy. Negative infinity, positive infinity for all x cubes. That's even easier, right, than x squareds? Even easier, right? Even easier. Okay, here we go. So number 15 looks like we're going upside down. So kind of, yeah, we are going upside down, but we're flipping it. So basically, let's take a look there. Wow, that's a tough one. Wow, that's a tough one. I would probably do an XY table actually for this one. And I would choose values for x, like 2 and 4 maybe. You know, that are divisible by 4. Might make it easier. Might make it easier. So I'll choose 0. And I wouldn't even choose, I wouldn't even choose 2 actually. I would choose 4 and 8. The reason why is because you're going to divide it by 4. And so 4 divided by 4 is just a 1 to the third power. Don't forget there's a negative in there. Minus 3. And so that gives us 1 to the third power is just a 1. And then negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. So we're going to go over 4, down 4. Plug in a 0. Divided by 4 is just 0, so you get minus 3. So you plug in a 0, you get 3. Oh, is that a negative 3 or a positive 3? That's a negative 3, yeah. Plug in a negative 4, you get a negative 1. Negative is a positive, so you get negative 2. And then put a negative 8 in. So what is negative 8 divided by 4? So that's negative 2 to the third power. And then that's going to be negative 2. Negative 2 is a positive 4. With the negative 2 is a negative 8. My goodness, this is a tough one. And that's going to be a positive 8 minus 3 is 5. So that's going to be negative 8 and up at 5. Negative 8 up at 5. Okay. And then a negative 4. A negative 4, what did we get again? We got negative 2. Let me double check that. So that's negative 1 to the third power is negative is a positive 1. Yeah, negative 2. So negative 4, negative 2. Wow, this one's really wide. What the heck? Plug in a positive 8 divided by 4 is 2. 2 to the third power is 8. So we get a minus 8 minus 3 is negative 11. So plug in an 8 and we get a negative 11. 8, negative 11, way down here. Yeah, that kind of looks right, doesn't it? Kind of. Very wide, very wide. Very wide. Don't eat corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, very wide. So this one's going to be very wide. And so our domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. There we go. So you try the evens, and I'm helping you with the odds. Oh, and that was upside down. Was that one upside down? Oh, doggone it. That one was upside down. Stupid. So I think that still worked, though. I think it still worked because I plugged in and did an XY table. Let's double check. So the parent function is usually 0, 0. And it goes up and to the right, and over 2 up 8, and down 2. So that's the parent function. That's the parent function. Yeah. And so we went ahead and flipped it now. We went, yeah, so we went this way. Yes. We took care of the negative in front. We took care of the negative. So we're good, we're good. Yeah, we took care of the negative, we're good. I just wanted to make sure. That's kind of tricky. Okay, so take care of the negative on this one. Wayo. So that's going to be a right 2 and then down 4. That's our origin. Good. Now remember, we have a 2 there, and we have a negative. So the 2 in the bottom, if you remember, I taught this to you maybe, hopefully. So the 2 in the bottom means that we're going to go over 1, up a half. But because it's negative, we're going to go over 1, down a half. And then we're also going to go back 1 and up a half. And so the reason why we're going this way is because of the negative, right? Because it flips. And then let's see here. Then you're going to go over 2 and down 1, 2, 3, 4. And back 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's our origin. There's our over 1, up a half. And so now we're going to go ahead and connect those. And we'll go ahead and double check with our graphing calculator. Because it's always good to check with your software, right? So get out your graphing calculator and type it in. So we got negative 1 divided by 2, that's negative a half. And then we have x minus 2 to the third power. And then right arrow, and then minus 4. Okay, let's take a look there. We do have 0, 0. Yeah, 0, 0. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And then we trace down, and our origin is at over 2 down 4, so that's good. What about this one? What about over 4 down 8? Did we get that right? Let's check in our table. Second graph, second table. Let's you check as well. And there it is, over 4 down 8. We did it right. Whoa, did it right. So remember, it's a half. You go over 1, down a half, or up a half, and then over 2, up 4. If it's a third, you'd actually go over 1, up or down a third, but then you'd go over 3 and up 9, right? Because a 3 means 1/3 means 3 times the y value. Okay, number 18, number 19. Careful, this is not a cubic function. It's a squared. This is a review problem. Remember how to do this? Remember how to do it? So over 4, no, left 4, down 3. And then this is squared, so it's either going to go this way or this way. Which one is it? Which one is it? So it's positive, and it's a 4. So that means up 4, over 4. So we go from our origin, we go over 4, and we go up 4. And back 1, 2, 3, 4, up 4. And there's our graph. Whee-oh. I'll let you figure out the domain. Negative infinity, positive infinity. It is going to be finishing off at affinity, but what's that value? Bracket, what's that value? What's that value? What's that value? I'll give you a hint. It's the y value of the vertex. Nice. Okay, so then we jump to our last page here. So write the function in standard form, which means you're going to be doing some multiplication, some seashell. You're going to be distributing, right? Foiling, you're going to be distributing to get the standard form. So x times 2x squared is 2x to the third power. Remember, because x times x squared is x to the third power. 2 comes along for the ride. X times plus 5x is 5x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 2x squared is a negative 6. 3 times 2 is 6. X squared. Negative 3 times 5 is a negative 15x. And negative 3 and negative 3 is a positive 9. So our standard form is going to be 2x cubed. Negative 6. What's negative 6 and a positive 5? Hey, are you just copying? Pause me. You're supposed to be doing this on your own. Remember, you're just checking to see if you're getting the answers right. Pause me. Try it on your own. What's negative 6 with a positive 5? It's a negative 1, x squared. Minus 18x plus 9. And you can drop if you want to. You can drop that 1. There we go. Okay, so that's how you do the standard form. What are coordinates of relative maximum and relative minimum? So you're going to have to get out your calculator or go to Sage Calc, SAGECALC. You're supposed to rent one, buy one, borrow one, buy one. So you can do this at home, your homework. So you're going to go to y equals, you're going to type in that function. So 2x to the third power, right arrow, minus x squared minus 18x plus 9. And so then we graph it. Whoa, our minimum maximum are off the charts. You're going to have to extend your window a little bit, aren't you? So hit the window button. And so probably our y values, we're going to have to maybe make, I don't know, just try 15. Negative 15 to positive 15. That's how it does. Not there yet. Stupid. Go to window. Let's go a little bit lower maybe. Negative 17. Maybe you go up to 22. I don't know. Just trying to guess. Still not high enough. What is going on with our maximum? Let's try 30. Whoa, there we go. So now that we messed with our window and we can see the graph, now we can use the second trace, second calc, minimum and maximum features. So now we're going to go ahead and go to second trace, second calc, second trace, second calc, second trace. And let's do the maximum first. And so if I go to the left, it's asking for the maximum. It's asking for a left bound. So push your arrow to the left, to the left, to the left, push enter. So left, 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 push enter, right, right, right. Now it wants to go to the right of the maximum. It's trying to zero in on it. Hey, this might be helping you. Maximum, never mind. Okay, right arrow, push enter. And then we're trying to guess where that maximum is. So try to get close as you can to your guess, and then push enter one more time. And we got a maximum at negative 1.573. X equals negative 1.573, comma, y equals 27.055. Yeah, that 4 does not round the 5 up to a 6. So it's not 0.056, no, it's 0.055. So 27.055. And so the coordinate then would be negative 1.573, comma, 27.055. Remember, 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places. Okay, so now you got to do the minimum. So you're going to push trace, and you're going to go all the way to the right to where the minimum is. Can you find that minimum? Get all the way down to the minimum. There it is. Too far? Okay, now you push second trace, second calc. The minimum, option 3. Enter. Left bound. Option 3 now. Left bound, enter. Right bound, enter. And then right about there in the center, enter. And so now we have 1.0967. The minimum, 1.0967. It says 3 decimal places, so that 7 is going to round the 6 up to a 7. So we get 1.097 actually, because that 7 is going to round it up. And that's for the x value. The y value is negative 15.0924. The y value is negative 15.0924. And the 4 is going to just truncate off. So it'll be negative 15.092. If it was a 5, we would have rounded up, but it's a 4. And this is our x value, and that's our y value. Yay, we did it. Good job. So you practice now on number 20. Give it your best try. ACT Prep, do you remember how to do an equation of a line? Just solve for y. Y equals mx plus b, remember? So we got y equals mx plus b is the equation of a line. And the number next to the x is your slope. Way-o! So you have to go ahead and minus 7 to this side. So we get 4x minus 7. The answer is not 4. I know you want to put 4, but it's not. Why not, Mr. Newbold? Because you're still solving for y. And so you have to divide 5 to the other side to both of them. Right? So we get y is equal to 4/5 x minus 7/5. And they want the slope of the line. And so the slope of the line is 4/5. Notice that I put the y first equals and then the 4/5 x minus 7/5. But you still could have found it right there. You still could have found it right there. Okay, thanks for watching. See you on 3.2. Ruby, Ruby, Roo! Scooby! Where's my Scooby snack? Can you find it? We'll see. See you next time and see if he finds it.